everyone, Mike here from PawnMate. In this video, I'm going to share with you how you can perform multiple transactions on a single screen at a single time. Okay, so you're on the checkout screen, and first thing you might want to do is look up a customer. You can look them up by their name, their phone number, their identification number, their date of birth, or their customer identification number that we have internally here in PawnMate. Or you can literally scan a back of a driver's license and it's going to pull the customer up. But I'm going to go ahead and just look up my name, select it. I have a little alert here just stating that I haven't made payments on active pawns. So pull up the customer. Here's the customer, and they want to do a pawn. They want to do a buy. Maybe they want to pay on, some pawns that they currently owe on. So all you'd have to do is, if I want to do a pawn, I just click Add Item. I have a drop down here at the left-hand side. I have it selected as a select box to choose between pawn, buy. In my system, you can have it defaulted to pawn, for example, so you don't have to select. We just caution that you probably want to have a select box just to eliminate any errors that could occur if someone wants to do a pawn or a buy and you're just regularly used to selecting pawn automatically. So I'm going to go ahead and do a pawn here. Now, if I wanted to provide this customer with, maybe a VIP rate, I can just click settings here and I can choose a different template if I wanted to. Okay, I can do that. I can take images of the item right here. I'm just going to look up. Now, we have this little lookup codes inside PawnMate that you can customize. So I'm just going to go camera SLR. It's going to automatically select brand model. I just put my serial number in, any notes that I want, quantity and price. Now, if I'm not quite sure what the value of this Canon Rebel T7i is going for, I have this little lookup tool here that I can go ahead and I'm just going to select eBay. Now, you can add your own lookup tool as long as it has the search capability on the website and you don't have to log in to actually do a search. Okay, so it's gonna, for eBay here, we have sold listings that come up automatically, and you can just see some of the values of what have the Canon Rebel T7i have sold for recently. Okay, so now if I just put in my PIN number and click process, I'm gonna get a pawn ticket that gets printed. However, maybe the customer wants to actually sell me something, so all I have to do is click Add Item, go to Buy, take in any pics I want. And if I know a quick code, I can just put in the quick code. It's going to automatically select the categories, brand model for me. And I just put in the amount. Okay. Now what you see here as line items, we have the retail box underneath the amount box. Now this retail box here is if you want to put in a retail amount that you're going to sell the item for right on this screen if you wanted to. Now it does not print on the tickets that get printed. It's just to help you with inventory and pricing items out at the time of the transaction. Okay, so now if I click process, I'm going to get a pawn ticket and I'm going to get a buy ticket that will be printed. Now maybe the customer wants to pay on some pawns that they currently owe on. I just have to click customer history. And then what I'll do here is I'll scroll. It defaults to open items and open pawns. And you can see I have some pawns here that are late that I have to pay on. You also have this little button here that you can expand all just to show the details of all the pawns. Or I can just click on the line item and it's going to expand just the single row. I can print off all the pawns that are active. And then I can go ahead and bulk pull all these over to the current cart. So maybe I just want to pay on this one. I want to pay on this one. And I want to redeem on this one. Now this little date box here allows you to change the date to show the customer what they would owe in the future. So you can go ahead and do that as well. So these three pawns that I have moved over to green, all I have to do is go back to current cart. And now under pawn transactions, I have this type here that I can select. Now, if they are renewing all three, I can go ahead and utilize this select box here and do renewal, and it's going to automatically select all three. Or maybe they want to renew on this one, want to renew on this one, and they want to redeem on that one. Okay, so now at the very top here, you can see $123 is owed by the customer. Now, if I click process, I'm going to get a pawn ticket, a buy ticket, 2 renewal tickets, and a redemption ticket. Now, take it a step further here. Maybe they want to buy something. So I scan the retail tag barcode and I scroll, and now here's my retail sales. However, maybe they want to put it on layaway. So if I want to click layaway, and then I can go ahead and choose the layaway that I created in the admin section. So maybe I want to go to the 90-day layaway. So here we go. Here's the 90-day layaway. Now the customer owes $333.38. If I click process, I'm going to get a pawn ticket, a buy ticket, 2 renewal tickets, a redemption, and a retail sales receipt with a layaway attached to it. Take it a step further. If you are integrated with payment processing, really easy, just to click amount due, debit, credit, and charge. Or maybe the customer's paying cash because there's some pawns on there and you don't accept credit or debit for pawns, but you want to have them cash, you can go ahead and pay the cash. That's it for performing multiple transactions in a single go. If you guys have any questions for me, please reach out and we'll talk to you soon.